everybody, in today's video I'm doing a collaboration video. I'm super excited, and the video is my top 18 polishes for 2018. I'm doing this video with Laura from Unapologetically Laura, Carolina from Gotaluvpolish, and Joni from Mama Loves Nails. So I'll link everybody's YouTube channels and Instagrams down below. Please go check them out. I know we've all been stressing on trying to get our lists cut down to 18, and we've been chatting back and forth like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and like all stressed out. And so I could not get down to 18. I know that's the title of the video, but I have, I think, 20 polishes to talk about today that were my favorites for 2018. So I am sorry about that, but as you guys know, like once I start talking about polish, I just can't stop. So of course it would be fitting that I have more than 18 polishes to talk about. So I'm kind of going to talk about kind of in order of how I wore them. I may be a little off here and there, but and all of these polishes are not new releases from this year. They're polishes that are new to me this year, that I wore for the first time this year, and that I really loved throughout the year. So some of these polishes are a little old, some of them are no longer available. I am sorry about that, but when you have so many polishes, sometimes it's like years before you try a polish, and some of these polishes, that was the situation. So the first polish that I wore this year that I really loved was from Candy Johnson collection for Sinful Colors. So that was several years ago, and this is a vintage matte polish, and this is called Strawberry Milk. This polish, you guys, is the exact color of strawberry milk, and I love it. It has a touch of a gold shimmer in there that does not show up on the nails, but it just has this beautiful matte finish that's so pretty. I think the formula on this is a tiny bit tricky. It is 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. When I did wear it, I had longer nails, so it was 3 coats for me. But the color, I'm a sucker for pink, and this type of just a baby pink and then mattified, gorgeous. When I wore this with a accent nail of a Zoya pixie dust, and that pixie dust was called Tilly. And I just really loved too the contrast of this manicure, the 2 different types of texture. I just thought it was really pretty, but this polish just was so gorgeous in my opinion. So this was my first favorite polish of the year that I wore in 2018. If you do happen to run across this in a D-stash and you love pink like I do, I would totally pick it up. Beautiful polish. And then next up, I've had this glitter sitting around for a little while as well, and I tried to wear a bunch of untried pinks in the month of February. And by the time the last week of February came around, I was actually tired of pink. I don't think those words would ever come out of my mouth, but I was tired, and I was like, I need something different. And so I wore Orly's Turn It Up. This is just a really fun multicolor glitter. There's red glitter, pink glitter, turquoise, green, yellow. There's some tiny white glitters. They're all matte, and it's just really pretty. This actually kind of reminds me of that candy, I don't know what it's called, but it's like on a paper and it has just little dots of like colors. It kind of reminds me of that. I put it over a black base and it just totally popped off the nails. I got a ton of compliments on this manicure, and it's just a really gorgeous polish. It actually looked like fireworks against the black. It was so pretty. I just think this is really fun. I love a good glitter, and this glitter is amazing. The glitter distribution on the nail was really nice. You didn't have to like fish glitters around. It's not base heavy, which I hate in a glitter because then it just seems like it takes forever to dry. You don't get any glitter out, but you end up with a ton of base and it's all goopy. This does not have that. Glitter distribution on the nail with like one swipe of the brush was amazing. Really cute polish. If this is interesting to you and you are interested in it, I did run into this polish at Kohl's a while back, so if you do want to find this, you may want to check at your Kohl's because I did see it there a few months ago. So next polish Oh my gosh, you guys, this polish was so good. So this is from the Stone Crystal Shimmer collection from Sinful Colors, and this is Super Cooper. I had this sitting around for years and had never gotten it on the nails. This is a beautiful like mossy green with a bunch of silver flakies. This is so pretty. I actually had someone in Canada buy this and send it to me because I could not find it anywhere near me, and I knew I had to have it. I bought this polish mostly because of all the hype surrounding it. Sinful Colors made it hard to find, which I'm a sucker for, I guess. Like a glutton for punishment, but it was totally worth the hype. I love the way this looks on the nails. It was 2 coats to get opaque, and this color of green is just very, very pretty. I love this type of green, like in the fall or the spring, and I feel like this was one of my favorite like mainstream polish collections ever. Not just from Sinful Colors, but from any mainstream brand at all. They did a ton of really, really pretty polishes in this collection, and they all have that silver flaky to it, and it's just really, really fun on the nails. So this was probably like one of my more favorites of the favorites that I wore this year. Beautiful, beautiful polish. What's funny is I have a lot of greens. So what I ended up doing in February is wearing untried pinks. Then in March I wore untried greens, and I actually ended up loving a lot of the greens I wore in March, and so a lot of them ended up here. But this is Zoya Merida. This was another polish. When this collection came out, I ordered the whole thing, and then they just kind of sat around and I hadn't worn them. So everyone was telling me how good this is. So in March I did a like picks for St. Patrick's Day or like favorite greens video. I'll link that down below. My niece was in that video with me. My niece Kylie, green is her favorite color, and she actually picked this polish as one of her top picks for a green polish. And when I put it on her, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Why haven't I worn it? And she was totally in love with it too. And so I ended up wearing it in that untried green March month, and oh, this polish, you guys, is perfection on the nails. The scattered holographic in here just stands out so gorgeously against that dark green base. It is 3 coats to get opaque. Well, it was for me because I did have longer nails when I did wear it. Maybe on shorter nails you could get away with 2, but oh, you guys, this is amazing. It looks like crushed up emeralds on your nails, and it's just beautiful. I regret that I waited so long to get this on the nails because it literally is gorgeous. All of these scattered holographics that I have tried have not disappointed me. I still have the purple untried. I don't know the name of it. I need to get that on the nails. And then if you guys have been paying attention, Zoya released 2 new pink polishes that are in this scattered holographic formula. Since they are pink, I will wait for a sale, probably Earth Day, and pick up those 2 because every one of these I've tried has been really, really good. So if you have not tried Zoya Merida, I would definitely pull it out, try it. It is beautiful. Next up is another older green. This is from a holiday collection that came out in 2012. This is Holiday Splendor from Color Club. I had been wanting this polish since this collection came out, and then I just like never found it in store, never ordered it. And then last year, two years ago, Trans Design did a big $1 Color Club sale, and it was for the older bottles and the older formulas. So I know some people that did order were a little bit disappointed in some of the polishes they did get, but they had Holiday Splendor. I picked it up for $1, and oh my god, this polish is like to die for on the nails. Look at it. It is just beautiful. So this is in a green tinted base. It has a ton of holographic glitter, and the way it looks in the bottle is the way it looks on the nails. This is so beautiful, you guys. This is another polish. Like, why did I wait? Why didn't I get it right away? And then I had it and I still let it sit around. This is just beautiful. If you have this and you have not tried it, get it out, try it. It is beautiful. It's perfection. Another just gorgeous polish. And then let me show this to you against Merida just so that you can see they are different. Merida is darker. This is like a brighter green, and the holographics in them are just different. This is like holographic glitter, and these are more like holographic particles. It's not a glitter per se, so they are different. Next up, I bought this polish on the suggestion of Amy Sue. So if you watched my channel earlier in the spring, I was obsessed with finding the like speckled egg look polishes. I can't think what those candies are called, but there's those speckled eggs that come out around Easter, and they're like pastel with like the black specks. I was obsessed with finding polishes like that during the spring. And people posted some of the Cirque polishes they had. Amy Sue had, I don't remember the name of it, but she had the green Cirque with the black flecks in it. And oh my gosh, I wanted that polish so bad as soon as I saw her pictures. And then she ordered this from Colores de Carol. This is Hydrangea. And she was like, it's a very similar look, but it's a thermal. So I headed over to Colores de Carol and I bought it. And this is my first thermal polish. I was a little bit scared to get a thermal just because how they say their shelf life is a little bit short. But I like both states of this polish. So I believe this is the cold state, and then the warm state goes to kind of like a white color. But you can see there that it has those like kind of brown flakies, and then there's some holographic in there, and it gives you the look of like mint chip ice cream, which is completely what I was going for. And I loved the transition to both colors on this polish, and I love the way that the thermal gave me that look of like a gradient without doing any work. So this polish was gorgeous. It had a 2-coat formula. I was completely in love with this for my first thermal, and this was also my first Colores de Carol, and it's really, really good. I don't know if this is still available on her site or not, but I will wear this again for sure in the spring, probably more than once, just to get its use in case the thermal stuff is true, because it is beautiful, you guys, beautiful. I am a sucker for this kind of like a minty green polish, and I love this polish. Then next up, this was a longtime lemming of mine, and my sweetest friend Amy Sue sent it to me, and when I wore it, it was so, so pretty. So this is Wish on a Starfish from China Glaze. Look at this. Oh, it's like the most gorgeous corally pink with a bunch of like gold shimmer. This on the nails is so, so pretty, you guys. Oh, so pretty. The formula is a tiny bit tricky, or it was for me anyway, but the finished look is like so pretty. So when this came out, I actually had it in my little hands at the store, and then I was like, I don't think I'm into textured polish, and I put this one back and another one back. I think there was a blue one, and then all the swatch pictures came out, and I decided I was into textured polish, and it was gone. And I could not find it like anywhere. I was searching in D-stashes. I would put like in search of posts on my Facebook selling pages, and then Amy Sue just sent me this like sweetest message, like, I have Wish on a Starfish and I want to send it to you. And I was just like, who does that? So thank you so much, Amy Sue. This was definitely one of my favorite polishes of the year. It's beautiful, and I cannot wait to wear this again once the weather warms up. Next polish. This is called Montego Bay, and this is from Color Club. So this came out 2 summers ago. Like I told you guys earlier, I am a sucker for these turquoise polishes, mint colors, things like that. This polish is so, so, so pretty. I loved it in the summer. I actually wore this like 2 or 3 times this summer. I had it as a pedicure. I wore it as a manicure on its own, and then I think I wore it as the undies for like another glitter. And it's so, so, so pretty. It pops off the nails so, so nicely, especially when you get a little bit darker in the summer with your tan. I love this. It's 2 coats to get opaque. It does want to stain, so if you do wear this, make sure to put base coat. I wear base coat all the time. I know not everybody does, but when you're wearing like turquoise, dark greens, You know, colors like Merida, get your base coat on because you're gonna get stained if you don't. But oh, this polish, love. I love the way it looks on the nails. It's just smooth formula, so pretty. I really love Color Club creams. I don't feel like they get as much love as they should. Everybody's kind of, when you focus on a cream, most people I feel talk about OPI, but these ones are really good. If you have not tried Color Club, they do have a website, and you can also order, I think, on 88 Beauty, and I believe Trans Design also sells these. But this color is just like right up my alley to die for. And as you guys can see, I definitely had like blues on the brain this year. um, so this polish, I first saw on Some Call Me Coco. Um, I first saw this color on Diana's Some Call Me Coco channel, and she had bought it, and oh, you guys, it looked amazing on her. So this is called West Coast Cool from Morgan Taylor. I ended up finding this on clearance at Ulta, and I had to pick it up because I was like, this is the polish she had on. And this polish is perfection. I love the Morgan Taylor brushes. I've told you guys this before. They have like the perfect wide brush that makes applying so easy. I love a wide brush. And then this formula was just so good. This was practically a one coater. It was like no work at all, hardly any cleanup. I mean, I think I could have put this on with my eyes closed. It was just that good. This also wants to be a stainer, so make sure to use your base coat with it. But this polish is just gorgeous. And then, like I told you guys in another video, Morgan Taylor actually shared my swatch of this polish, and I literally almost died. So this will probably be a favorite polish of mine for a very long time, just for that fact. But the color is gorgeous, formula is good. You know, it pretty much just puts itself on the nails. So if you have not tried this polish, I would go out and grab it if you can still find it. It's beautiful. Gosh, this is long. Next up, I have a couple from the OPI Grease collection. These aren't anything special as far as color, but I just feel like the formulas were so good, and the colors are colors I like, so these were really good. This is called You're the Shade That I Want from OPI, and this is just a gorgeous fuchsia pink. I love pink. OPI does some amazing pink creams. The formula on pretty much all of their pinks and also reds is always really good. This was pretty much a one coat polish. In my swatch pictures, I do have two just because I'm taking pictures, but just to wear out, I would totally wear one coat of this. I wear this as a pedicure once, and I also wore it a couple of times for a manicure, and it's just a really beautiful basic pink polish that I feel like everybody needs in their collection. And when it has a great formula, that just makes it even better. So if you did not pick this up and you're like new to collecting and you're looking for a good fuchsia pink, I would definitely get this. And then next up is called Summer Lovin' Having a Blast. And this is the orange. This was also a 1 to 2 coater depending how you apply. And I'm not really big on orange polishes unless they're neons, but this orange was just really flattering and just really like bright and like summery. I feel like it popped off the nail. I wore this as a pedicure once during the summer, and then also I wore this for Halloween, and I wore it as a manicure during the summer as well. And it's just gorgeous. I feel like this shade of orange is very flattering on my skin tone, and the formula is just so good. So like again, if you're new to collecting polish, you're looking for a good orange cream, I would definitely check this out. I don't think you will be disappointed. Then I have an indie polish. This was from the polish pickup in April. This is called Space Invaders from My Indie Polish. This is a gorgeous neon green with a ton of black shards and black matte glitters. This polish, you guys, is so fun. As soon as I saw this, I was like, this is the coolest polish. I love neons, and then I love them with something extra. So 90 Lacquer has that like smoothie bar collection. This is a similar look. I actually need to get those because I feel like I need that smoothie bar. I was watching Heather D's haul video, and she was showing the smoothie bar polishes she hauled but hadn't worn yet, and I was like, why didn't I get those? So this is a similar look, and I feel like this polish was really versatile because I wore it in the summer as a manicure and I loved it, and then I wore it for Halloween in one of my Halloween polishes. I'll post both pictures so you can kind of see. But it had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, which is really good for a neon, and it's just really fun and pretty. So I am so glad I picked this up. I just love this. I think it's super fun, super interesting, has a great formula. So this is like right up my polish alley as well. Then next up, I ordered the whole China Glaze OMG collection, and I really did enjoy that whole collection. I feel like the formulas on them were really good. I had missed out on the original OMG, so when they brought it back, it was more of like a nostalgia thing that I felt like I needed the whole thing. But this base color I think was my favorite out of all of those polishes, and this is called Nite, number 2, and then NIT. Look at this. It's like the gorgeous very cross between a blue and a purple. The holographic on this is really pretty. I believe I have pictures in the sun and outdoor and indoor, so I'll post both if I can find them. But this was just really pretty, you guys. It had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, and the holographic was just really pretty. I really did enjoy this whole collection, but this is probably my favorite out of all of them just because the base color I thought was really unique and pretty. Then Essie put out their retrograde rising, something like that. And I was dying to get it as soon as someone posted it on Makeup Alley, and then I went and I had it in my cart and I didn't order right away, and then it sold out, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And then I looked at Ulta. I had my sister look at the Ultas where she lives. She actually went on vacation and looked at those Ultas, and she could not find it. And I was literally like, oh my god, you missed it. Like, why do you procrastinate? My husband's like, you always do that. If you want something, just freaking get it. Like, why do you wait and go back and forth and think about it till it's gone, and then you're there like, and he's so right. So then it ended up going back in stock for a little while, and I just like snatched it right up, like, oh my gosh, and I got both. This one was definitely my favorite out of the 2, and this one is called And Mercury On. This is a gorgeous like duochrome purplish blue. This polish was so pretty on the nails, you guys. It got opaque in 2 to 3 coats. When I wore this, I had longer nails, so some nails were 2 coats, some nails were 3 coats, but this was so pretty. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I just love this type of like really dark purple with the blue shimmer. It's gorgeous. The other polish was pretty, but this was just like, oh my gosh. Look at it in the bottle. It's like totally mesmerizing. I'm so glad I got these. So pretty. Um, and then on another mani I wore, my son picked the combination, and this was one of the polishes he picked. This is called Black Red Sparkle from Blackheart Beauty, and it's a black jelly base with a bunch of like fuchsia glitter. The bottle kind of gives you the impression you're gonna get more glitter than you actually do on the nails, but I just really thought this was super pretty. There you can see the glitter better. It's just like a delicate touch of glitter in that black base. So pretty. I think this would make like a very pretty Halloween manicure. it's just, oh, it's just perfection. It was 3 coats to get opaque because I had longer nails. I think on shorter nails you could get away with 2. I was just in love with this polish. I had a ton of likes for this manicure on Instagram as well, so I think you guys really love this polish also. And I paired this with Seduce Me from China Glaze, which is kind of like a magenta cream. It was just a really gorgeous combination, but this polish was like my favorite. It stole the show in that mani, in my opinion. If you haven't tried any Blackheart Beauty polishes, you really should. I feel like all the ones I've tried have been really fun, and then for the price, you kind of can't beat what you get. Usually they have a sale, like buy one get one free, or buy 2 get 1 free. They're regularly $5 anyway, which isn't even bad. And a lot of the stuff they have is kind of similar to some of the indie polishes. So I usually find these at Hot Topic in the mall. They usually just have them in this big bin and you just have to like dig through. I like that. To me, that's kind of like the fun of the shopping experience, but there's no organization or anything like that. It's just all thrown into a bin. But a lot of these polishes I've tried have been really, really, really gorgeous. So if you haven't tried this brand, I would definitely check them out. Then I wore, this was probably like top 3 favorite polish for the year for me. This is called Don't Look Behind You from Colores de Caro, and this was from the September polish pickup. This polish was a black to clear thermal. There's a ton of like iridescent glitters and iridescent shimmer in here. In the black you can see it, but when it transitions to that clear state, oh my gosh, you guys, this was like nothing I had ever seen before. As soon as I saw the swatch pictures of this, I was like, I need this polish. But then again, I was kind of like, it's thermal. But then I was like, you've never seen anything like this. You need it. And it's like the perfect Halloween manicure, which I told you guys I love. I am a sucker for Halloween nails. And this just makes it so easy because you don't have to do anything. Like as soon as you put this on, Halloween manicure. I feel like it gives you a little bit of that like corpsey hands look, but really, really pretty. And it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. This was so unique, so interesting. If you watch Joni on Mama Loves Nails, she actually did this like hidden stamp thing, and if I stamped, I would totally do that. So she stamped underneath, then she put this polish on, and then when it would transition, you could see the stamp reveal. It was really, really cool. It was like the coolest thing. And I also think Heather D did something similar with this. And I don't stamp, but this polish, oh my gosh, you guys, it's like the coolest thing ever. This is definitely top 3 of the whole year for me. Very, very unique, very pretty, had a good formula, 2 coats to get opaque, and the transition on this was really strong and really good. Then next up, this was a birthday gift to me from Amy Sue. This is Unicorn from Polished for Days. You guys, look at this polish in the bottle. I mean, you know why I love this. It has just like everything you would want in a polish. It's pink, number 1, which I love. Has a ton of flakies, which I love, number 2. And then it has this like color shift from like a pink to a green. You can't really see it on camera, but it's there in person, and this is just so pretty. So I actually wore this as part of a Skittle mani. I only had this on 2 nails, and I was just like, oh my gosh. This is like one of top 3 favorite polishes of the whole year as well, and for only wearing it on 2 nails, that says a lot. I cannot wait to wear this as a full manicure just because I think this is like perfection. Perfection in a bottle. Everything I love in a polish in a bottle. I could just stare at this polished bottle all day. I mean, look at that. Amy Sue, thank you so much. This polish is amazing. Amazing. Another top 3 polish of the year for me, When I Grow Up from August Polish pickup. So this is also from Polish for Days. This is going to be in my giveaway which is open till December 31st. So if you have not entered, please find, I will actually link that video down below so you can go and enter. This polish, I actually got an extra when I ordered the Polish for Days mystery bags for polish pickup and for the love of polish. I was gonna keep it just because I love this so much, but I put it in a giveaway. You guys, look at this polish. It's a black jelly base. It has tons of different colors of iridescent flakies. It looks like they took gemstones, crushed them up with a hammer, put them in this bottle, and then you get to put it on your nails. I have a video of this that just shows how beautiful it is. This is one of the most beautiful polishes I literally have ever worn. It's so, so, so good. How I wore it is I wore a coat of black and then one coat of this on top. And I just feel like that gave the flakies a little bit of extra pop off the nail. But, oh, this polish, you guys. Like, if I wasn't married, I would marry this polish. Hopefully my husband doesn't see that. It's beautiful. It's perfection. Then the last two polishes were from this month for drugstore December. And the first one I wore out of the two is called Los Feliz Navidad from Wet n Wild. This is a textured polish and it is a gorgeous kind of like grayish purple with a ton of silver shimmer and like holographics. This polish on the nails, you guys, was to die for. I am in love with this polish. I don't know how I've had this sitting around for years and years and never worn it, because this collection is fairly old. It was a limited edition holiday collection that they put out, and most of the polishes were textured. There was one that wasn't. I'll talk about that one next, but this just to die for. Someone said it looked really close to Alcatraz Rocks from OPI. I wanted that polish for a really long time and just never got it. When it first came out, that was like another one like, oh, I don't think I like textured polish, so I didn't get it. And then when I decided I did like textured polish, I couldn't get it. So I'm glad to have this. It's beautiful. I think it's perfect for like this holiday time, but also like a winter polish. I feel 2 coats to get opaque. It lasted for being textured like 4 days, I think, without a chip, which is pretty good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful polish. And then from that same collection, this is also from Wet n Wild, and this is called Holiday Spirits and Wine. This is gorgeous. This is kind of a magenta base, and then it has some like scattered holographic in there. When I put this on the nails, oh my goodness, you guys, it was so, so pretty. And then you add that top coat, and oh my gosh, it was just so, so, so beautiful. This is another one, like, how did I let it sit around and not wear it? Like, I don't even understand myself sometimes because it's beautiful. This actually reminds me of Aurora from the Zoya Scattered Holographics. This has more holographic and the base on this is darker, but it's a very, very similar polish, and I really thought this was super, super pretty. And this was like $2. I wished Wet n Wild would get back into releasing limited edition collections, or at least like give us some new polish. I don't like the gel line they came out with. I don't have any of those polishes. I want something interesting. I want more of this from them, and I wish they would do it because this is so, so good. And then like for the price, oh my gosh. But kind of close. Those are all of my like 20 polishes. This video is going to be super long. I will insert swatch pictures of all of these. So I'm going to rank my top threes just because I know which ones they are. And I'm going to say coming in third place for the year, Don't Look Behind You from Colores de Carol. If you see this in a D-stash and you're remotely interested in it and you're on the fence, I say buy it. It's very unique, very nice, very fun. Perfect Halloween mani without any work at all. Beautiful. And then next up for number 2, I'm going to go with Unicorn from Polish for Days. The only reason it's probably number 2 is because I only wore it on 2 nails. I'm sure once I wear it as a full manicure, it's going to like bump itself up because it's pink, which, oh my gosh, this is just like, oh, I just could stare at this forever. So pretty. And number 1 is going to go to When I Grow Up from Polish for Days from the August Polish pickup. If you see this in a D-stash, grab it. It's beautiful. Enter my giveaway for a chance to win it. This is another one. I could just literally put this like next to my TV and just look at it because it's so pretty. And it has a beautiful formula, gorgeous polish. So those are all my favorite polishes from 2018. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it to 18. Please, in the comment section down below, leave me some of your favorite polishes from 2018. I love to see what you guys like. I go look at swatch pictures and then sometimes I buy. So any of your favorite polishes, just leave them down below. I'm dying to know. And this is kind of where I want to discuss my plan going forward for next year on how to get more polishes worn. So here's my idea. Let me know if this is something you guys are interested in or not in participating with me. I think this sounds really fun. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to get the names of my brands of polish and I'm going to stick them like in a hat or a jar or something. And then probably like on Sunday, I would put up a video announcing the brand for the week or even 2 weeks. I'm not for sure. And then when I pull that brand out of the hat for the week or 2 weeks, you wear the polishes from that brand, any polish you want. So like, let's say the first 2 weeks is gonna be Zoya. So then for 2 weeks I wear Zoya. Then before those 2 weeks are up, I'll draw another brand. Let's say the next brand is Polish for Days. Then I wear 2 weeks of polish for days. What I may do just for people, because I know some people don't have indies, several people have told me they do not buy indies, is I may have an indie brand and a mainstream brand, and you can either swap between the two, or let's say you don't have that brand, there's like a backup, an alternate. So let me know if you guys would be interested in doing something like that with me. We could create a hashtag to share on Instagram, like Zoya Week or Zoya Week 1, whatever. I don't know. That's not very exciting hashtag, but something so that we know we're like in it together. That's kind of my new idea. I just feel like this will be a really good way to like spread out the polish love a little bit more. Even when I pull my seasonal racks, I just feel like I'm still neglecting some of the brands. Like I had Zoyas on my fall rack that just didn't get worn. So I feel like this is a good way to kind of like expand out into brands that I have been neglecting. And then it still kind of keeps it to like a small selection to pick from because it's by brand. So I think I'm going to try this for the first couple of months, see how it goes. And I still feel like it gives me variety, within the brand to choose what I want. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in joining with me. That way I know whether to make those videos for the Sundays or not. And if not, I'll still do it personally myself and do my videos of what I wear and things like that. But if you are interested, I can film those videos, put them up on Sundays, and then, if you have the brand, you can participate or you don't have to participate. But just let me know if that's something you guys are interested in or not, because I think that will help me kind of push out even more. I feel like a lot of these collaborations and stuff I've been doing on Instagram have been helpful, but I need more pushing to get some of these other brands, worn more. That's it for this video. I hope you guys are having a great New Year's Eve. Please be safe. And I hope you guys are going to have an amazing and blessed New Year. I know this has been a rough year for me, so I'm hoping the New Year has better things in store for me. And I hope it has better things in store for you. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks you guys for watching. I hope you're having an amazing evening, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.